Varric, after like 16 hours, you'll finally have something to do. Maybe. I don't know. You might have like 2 lines for me.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately.
Yeah,
I was getting
same.
worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
I got this dagger a long time ago. And I'm pretty sure I had this dagger the last time I spoke to him.
I have. Plenty. Ever since it hurt Harding.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawk, Meredith and Orsino? How the trouble started in Kirkwall? On our expedition to the deep roads, that's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for. An idol made of red lyrium. That sang a song which
How does this
drove
remind you of that
anyone
at
who
all?
heard
It doesn't look
mad.
similar at all. It's not even the same
the
color,
same
Varric.
thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size.
What?
Same
I need
ring at the
to
top.
search up what that
Not to
idol looks
mention,
like.
it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
It's
I have no idea.
just the ring.
You found it.
Oh,
How do you?
hey, Rook.
No, okay.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
I mean, like, Varric, it's just a ring. The only thing that's similar is the ring. Like 90% of it is missing. How the hell did you recognize it at all? It's not even the same texture, I don't think. The idol's like stone, while the one that I have is freaking metal and like bronze.
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
The team needs allies among the Grey Wardens. Fortunately, Harding has contacts willing to hear her out. The team must travel to the rocky cliffs of the Anderfels and persuade these wardens that the gods are real, deadly, and already on the move. This should be the first time that we've ever gone to the Anderfels in Dragon Age, right?
Damn it. I should be out there with you. Bianca's getting cranky cooped up in here.
How exactly do we have all this furniture in here?
Stretching the legs?
I'm not trapped underwater anymore. Everything is stretching my legs.
This was with my things. It looks like your handwriting. I didn't read it. Well, a couple of words. I thought it might be one of mine. I don't even know how it got there.
It's those wisps. I need more wards.
Oh, I can help with that.
I started this. I'll deal with it.
Solus lived here. The Dread Wolf, it was gonna have quirks.
Solus is the worst tenant I followed, and that's saying something.
Maybe they like you.
Do you follow the chantry? The pendant. I noticed it's Andrastian.
I barely keep the holidays. It's from an old job.
Oh, which one? Maybe I read about it in a Timiter paper.
I'm barely in the papers.
Oh, but when you are, it's on the edge of something exciting. What about that one story with the demon, the diamond, and the deadbeat magister? Oh, they mentioned you twice.
That was a hit piece.
I am not liking the tone of these cutscenes, or just a lot of this dialogue. Like, it's reminding me of the beginning of, like, once your character's, like, allocated to Kirkwall in Dragon Age 2, when you're introduced to Varric. It's like, it has, like, the same stingers, and, like, the same tone in the dialogue and the music. But it was only used, like, once in that entire game. It's like almost every scene with these characters, especially in the Lighthouse, and I'm just not enjoying it. It's not awful. It's just, it's happening so often. And I feel like it doesn't fit in a game or in a world as dark as Dragon Age. Like, especially, like, the beginning of the game was Varric friggin' getting stabbed and then sliding down face first a friggin' staircase. Like, I guess canonically, like, the pacing of this is like maybe a couple days after, like a week or two after. We're just having this whimsical conversation, and I don't know, it kind of kills the mood a little bit.
Uh-huh, great. What happened with the diamond?
Long story.
What's the short version?
You take a dip off the dock for a rock, make sure the mage can't freeze you in. You know, that job would have gone smoother, but the client ratted me out to the demon.
What?
It's always something. Funny how that didn't make the print. Tell me you read the rest of the paper too?
Oh, yes. Sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces. I only see a few papers a year. I never know how the stories end.
These papers are from Minrathous, right? I'm guessing there's blood magic, murder, tears.
That checks out.
Who's the second most innocent character? 10 gold says that they're the killer.
What about the most innocent?
I don't know. They die?
What?
All right, Belle. You get me the name of your serial, I'll try and track the ending. Just don't say we didn't warn you. I'd like to go back anyway. Spend time in Docktown, pick up gossip.
One company?
Why not? Ready to go when you are.
I'm curious, like, it'll take like a couple of playthroughs or just me looking at other people's playthroughs. Will the tone of the protagonist change depending on what dialogue you choose most often? Because I know in Dragon Age 2, some pieces of dialogue you say, I don't think it's majority, it's probably very small. The dialogue you have, like whatever Hawk says automatically changes depending on if you're like red, blue, or green, right? Or red, purple, or green. Like if you're sarcastic, like humorous, or diplomatic, and a little bit more charitable, or a lot more blunt. My assumption is no, they're not gonna, this game isn't gonna have that. I feel like they probably would have cut corners on that. I don't know. Like, I don't hate this game, it's just disappointing me in a lot of aspects that I liked about the older games, even in games like, I don't love Inquisition. Anyways. Okay, there shouldn't be any more dialogue here. Off to Crossroads and into the Anderfels. I wonder if strictly through dialogue and side quests if I can get the companions caught up in levels. Because it's based off bonding and not like an XP thing, right? Those guys are screaming.
Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, Dweller.
Right.
Okay.
The deeper currents.
That cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
Even Spite felt the chill. I did not know he could.
I don't know if I've already said it before, but I think the art direction of Veilguard is very good. The colors, I wish they changed it because it's a little too saturated. I've seen like an LUT mod that looked pretty good. I liked how it changed it. It like definitely fits the mood of a darker Dragon Age more. But like texture-wise, model-wise, just everything, like it's like superb environmental design. The texture work is great, and the ambience is good, except like a couple things, like very one minor nitpick is like, for example, the Dalish clothing. They don't have shoes, but it still sounds like you're walking around with shoes, so it kind of it takes me out of the experience a little bit. It's not that I want to hear feet. It's just I don't want to hear boots when I don't have boots. It kind of takes me out. But yeah, the environmental design, the texture work, everything in that area is very good. It's top tier. But then I don't know how they went in this direction. The designs of the characters are very out of place. Like all this texture work and environmental work fits very well within something like Inquisition. And you could like drop a character from Inquisition and they fit right in. But these characters are a little too stylized, and especially like the proportions. I don't know, and like the portion of the head is just weird. The texture of the skin is a little too smooth. It's like I disagree with people having the take of like, oh, it's they freaking Fortnite-ified it. Like I get what they mean though. It's a stylized 3D model that it falls a little more in line with cartoony than it does with realism. And I'm not looking for realism of like Last of Us, but the direction Inquisition had just fits this a lot more, and I'm just curious why they strayed away so much from that. Character design wise, I think like environmental and like all the props they fit, but then the character direction is just weird. I'm just curious why they went so far.
Darkspawn! Let's clear them out. The Darkspawn are here. The blight on this island must be running wild.
How are the...
Then we'll just have to deal with it.
This is the Fade, right? Are the Darkspawn just able to be in the Fade? I don't know. It feels like they're introducing a lot of stuff that wasn't in the past games. So I just have no idea if this is a retcon. or
The demon of
Or if it's always been
Virantium,
like this.
huh? And they called you that before the demon.
Ah, you don't have that enchanted barbed arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
It is, though, isn't it? The red shimmer is the enfeebling magic, and the spike tip is designed to splinter inside the target.
Very nice.
I thought you'd like that. I really hope I don't have to use it, though. Cost me a lot of gold.
That's why you only have the one.
Well, I only need one. Especially from this close.
Another of those Fen Harel altars.
Is it right next to me right now? It's probably not. I hear you.
We got company. Nice hit, Russ.
So the way that we got into the Fade is through an Illuvian, and I don't know. From what I remember in the past games, they weren't easy to use, nor widely available. So how are the friggin' Venatori, the Darkspawn, like, is it the friggin' Evanuris, those two elven gods, just letting them in here? Still waiting. Everyone else has left. With the Fade sundered from the physical world by this new veil, it's harder to reach this place. And people want the safety of home. They say the Evanuris are gone, but I promised the Dreadwolf I would help. My work here isn't done yet. I'll stay as long as I can. Saravarin. Name sounds familiar. I don't know if we've seen them in a memory yet.
Every time we destroy a blight growth, I feel like I need a bath.
I wish they didn't. I mean, like, the difference between giving my character made Rook a voice versus giving a character with an established personality, well, with like a character like Garrett from Witcher, is that like Garrett has an established personality and all the dialogue that he has kind of fits with that personality. But like, this is basically fantasy me. And giving them automated dialogue that doesn't fit the personality that I want kind of ruins the whole role-playing aspect.
Good work, everyone.
I have just realized that all my spells cost so much mana.
Fen Harel altars.
I didn't even find the other one.
Another tendril gone. Oh, don't let it get on you.
Can I not melee this?
Look at those crystals. Why does it feel so familiar? It's like part of me has been here before.
What crystals? Those crystals? I don't know what that is. Looks like plastic.
That's not growing back.
That's our route to the Fade Tear, but the Blight's overflowing.
Those blight tendrils we saw led right here. That's our answer.
That is way too many bones.
Unbind this path, Dweller. Seek what is hidden.
Some of
Gaia
the
told
detail.
me you were fearless. Threatening the demon of Irantium to his face certainly proves it.
You know, it's actually the opposite. I'm afraid of what you are.
And brutally honest, she didn't mention that part.
I've seen demons. I know how they can corrupt. I know it won't even be your fault if it happens. But I won't let someone else turn on my friends. No matter how scared I am.
Good. Keep your bow close.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
Buildings in the Fade, with little holding them together.
Everything in the Fade is magic, a reflection. Don't think of it like the real world. Over there. Another entryway, like the one that took us to that Solus memory. There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solus's memories. Remember last time? The past really can still hurt you.
Andaran Atishan, Lassa Gilan.
Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solus. Whatever happened in this memory, he was personally involved.
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within this citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
Jeez.
Visions of the past. Solus sent these spirits out to fight the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
Fight for Solus? I guess as long as it gets us to the truth.
Spirits! How did the wolf call up so many?
Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp.
Ow. What the hell was that?
Okay. In. We're through.
The gods told us his fortress couldn't be breached!
What the hell happened there? I just stood there. Okay. I don't like how often the enemies just ignore my hits. It makes comboing.
More enemies. Go.
It's not hard, it's just you can't combo. And it gets boring.
There you go.
They bring the strength of the Fade!
We're almost through to their citadel, and the Evanuris know it.
They've changed their plans. Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
More of them.
Death to all tyrants!
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
You must hold fast! For victory!
The gods send aid! This is as far as you go!
What's happening?
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me.
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached this Citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solus, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Falasan. Let that be a comfort, that this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
So is Solus a true name? I thought that was kind of just a name he went by for Inquisition, but like his real name was Fen'Harel.
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Avenuris.
They did call him the god of lies and trickery. He was the villain in a lot of Dalish stories I've heard.
Let's see what this fragment can tell us.
I don't really know anything about Solus, so I don't know if like so is Solus and like Fen'Harel and like the Dreadwolf like real like actual names? Because I kind of just went by the assumption that Solus wasn't his real name, or it's not his real name, but it's name that he came up recently in regards to Inquisition. Like I don't know, however long he would tell people he's been around. A monument to humility. This monument has been methodically destroyed, one of the shards show a victorious elven general. Written firmly across the smiling stone face are Veil Fire runes. That's what it was called. I forgot what it was called. I called it like Spirit Fire. Here is the folly of Mirandus, dreamer and defender of Arlethon. He broke the ragged blades of the hungering brethren. He laid the head of the moon-bred serpent at the Vunan gates. In his arrogance, thought to claim these crossroads for the glory of Arlethon alone. Upon these peaks he set these monuments, but he returned to find Arlethon lost and his people scattered. Those who sheltered the stranger and fed the hungry were greater heroes than he. Here is the folly, and here also the lesson. Pride bears us to the heights, and pride casts us from them. With the threat of darkspawn and blight brought on by the gods, the team must seek out Grey Wardens who are more sympathetic to their cause.
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
And they're all true.
And you want what from us?
The elven gods are changing the Blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demeta's Crossing. They overran it with the Blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight, we need Warden help.
A change. Manipulation. That could explain. But...
You believe me?
that the elven gods are here, and it's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the Blight ourselves. It's altered. I can feel it. And your story...
A lot lines up.
Exactly. Besides, even if you doubt me, you know Harding wouldn't lie.
That's not a reason to... I mean, I'm not lying. We're not lying.
We know. The question is what to do next.
If the First Warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say...
We're not exactly the First Warden's favorites.
Where the hell did you get that
Your word
bow?
and our theories won't win the whole order.
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing, DAVRIN might help. Even
It's
among
so out of
wardens,
place.
he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find DAVRIN, and we'll keep after the Blight.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us if this works out.
Travel safely. We'll be in touch.
Well, I'd say we found the camp. So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
The fire's still going.
Were they ambushed?
Is that who I think it is? I remembered it being smaller. I didn't realize it was that big.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble is, he's not sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for DAVRIN.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn? Griffins hunt Darkspawn.
I smell like Darkspawn? I did not know that. I don't think I've ever heard DAVRIN's voice. I didn't realize it was going to be this deep. I thought it was going to be higher. I'm just going to get straight to the point, I guess.
Maybe they're hunting you. There's blight on the tent.
What? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
What?
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Try to keep up.
He's caught a scent. Follow the squawks.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
That kinda sounded like a no.
If he even listens, has a mind of his own.
I guess we're going forward. Thought I was following you.
He spotted something.
Darkspawn.
Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands.
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
I already got him. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a new weapon. Can I start changing his stuff already? I've never seen his full design. I thought I was gonna hate it. I thought his voice was gonna be higher, and I thought it was gonna be a bit more annoying. I was worried I was gonna hate his character. I did not make it. Oh god.
How do we get up that?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention.
Oh. Get out of the way.
Hassan, hit that!
Okay.
That's impressive. You teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard?
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Someone has to protect them.
So how exactly is my Lyrium blade gonna do that? Is it just gonna summon a Griffin? What's this? I'm assuming I can't open it? Okay, I can. $20% more damage. Okay, well I think the one I have is still better. What?
Hold up. There's the... Let's get in there.
I hate fighting Darkspawn. Something in me just recoils from that.
That's why it's a job for professionals.
What the hell? Why did it send it all the way over there? Okay, quick casting spells in this game is not gonna be fun.
Remy, where are you?
You survived this long, Remy. You'll be okay. Let me loot.
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. A monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
DAVRIN, remember? A light touch.
Hassan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
Why are you telling me that?
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started
I'm assuming
happening
that's new.
7,
I've
8
never
months
heard
ago.
of that before.
Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them.
Damn. Not even gonna like... Just gonna leave her in that pose?
Hassan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Hassan. That's Elven for arrow.
Elby grows into it.
More darkspawn here.
Lancet's trying to stop the Gloomhowler. It's going after the other Griffins.
There are other Griffins?
Whole family. Hassan's brothers and sisters.
The bridge is out.
This place is falling apart.
These
There's a
just...
ladder up
Oh.
there. That's our way through this.
I mean, still. What are those? I thought those were like gigantic swords.
Good job.
I forgot. Wait.
Watch out, Rook.
Okay, I'll do it after.
Make this quick. We have to get through here.
Leave me alone.
Hassan can help with the fight.
Watch out. One more to go. Big one.
I see it.
So that one knocks down.
Someone follow up.
I can't see what's happening right now. Freaking lasering his balls.
What was that?
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there.
Okay, I wanted to change my clothes just so it matches the scene a little. Doesn't really match, but no, it works.
I've never seen Darkspawn this bold. Unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
The Wardens told you this?
I told them. But your first warden doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
Why does the Gloomhowler want the Griffins?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after Wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These Griffins are a secret. city's not far.
Okay, that one just missed. I didn't even. Why is there just one all the way over here?
That was the last one.
There's a body over there, under the blight boil.
We better take a look. Damn it, it's Lancet. I want this thing's head on a pike.
Training going well. The Griffins learn faster together. One picks up a trick, then the others try it out. How loud they get, them little mischief makers. They're also growing faster than I thought. I'll ask DAVRIN to... Yeah. The guy got sniped.
What is that?
Made the gloom howl. Exploding darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this blight's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other Griffins. Let's get in there.
Hello. Are they blighted? What's all that?
More griffins!
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. It's okay, Highness. Calm down. You too, Rumtail. We'll come back for both of you.
Can I have a griffin? What is happening?
Heads up. We got one more darkspawn. Mean looking.
Oh, I did not think he was gonna run at me. I thought it was gonna be something else. Okay.
back for you. Don't worry, Big Tooth. We'll get you out.
Damn, why is that one so pretty?
Their blood is mine.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden. On both of you.
Yeah? Let's give it a go.
Your time will come. Mortal threats are a dull blade.
There are only 13 Griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter. For the Blight to end all blights.
The first Warden agreed to this?
He'd rather arrest us.
If you're lucky. He doesn't take kindly to being crossed. That takes some nerve.
The First Warden's fighting the wrong war.
Well, you did save Hassan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other Griffins back...
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends.
Son is so much bigger than I thought he would be. I thought he was gonna be tiny. While seeking an ally in the Grey Wardens, the team met DAVRIN and his young Griffin Hassan. A disaster struck when a terrifying monster, the Gloom Howler, stormed the Griffin Eyrie and kidnapped Hassan's brothers and sisters. DAVRIN agreed to join the team on the condition that they continue to hunt the Gloom Howler and rescue the missing Griffins.
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right.
Yeah, but they sure as hell can fuck
Everyone
with it
get used to
constantly,
that.
and I don't know how.
We'll find you in
Well,
a sauna nice.
What happened? You better bring me bad news. If Eric better be dead.
Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
Okay.
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Damn it. So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
All right. What do we know?
2 dragons at once has to be the gods behind it.
Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathis to burn?
Nev.
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne. And hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
Look, I get we're the protagonists. But How many of us are there? 5? There's me. Now we have DAVRIN, Nev, Harding, Bellara, and Lucanus. There are 6 of us. Realistically, 6 of us aren't gonna make a difference in Minrathous. They already have an entire army. So they can handle it. I don't really care about Nev, so I don't really care about how she feels. I like Lucanus. And, I mean, again, I guess the same logic. 6 of us aren't really gonna do a whole lot. But at the very least, Minrathous, Docktown has their own people. Treviso has no one.
Is there any chance we can...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathous.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
No, just freaking booked it.
What's our move, Rook?
Immediately, I'm picking Treviso. I don't think I really need to think about it.
We help Lucanus in Treviso. We have to trust that the Shadow Dragons can take care of things in Minrathous. That said, 2 of you should join Nev there. See if you can help. And we'll head to Treviso.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right?